1, 2, 3. Fuck, I'm beautiful. Oh my god. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Carmen, and my partner and I just recently took a huge step in our lives and we bought a house together. For us, we weren't expecting to purchase a house so soon, and the story is we got engaged back in July, and we kind of had this plan set out that, you know, we rent for another 2 years, we'd get married, and then we would buy a place like when we were ready. But we kind of ran into like a bit of a situation where our last landlord royally screwed us over, and we were just kind of sick of, you know, moving so much and dealing with property managers and really intrusive owners. So we just kind of decided, you know, let's buy a place and, you know, we'll deal with everything else afterwards, like the wedding and kids and everything like that. We weren't really prepared for it, but you know, we had to take this opportunity basically and just kind of go for it. So in this vlog, I want to show you guys just the house that we bought. So I'm just going to do like a walkthrough and show you all the rooms, and we're currently living like squatters at the moment. Basically, we've got our bed, we've got our TV, we've got this lounge, and stuff in our kitchen, but everything is still in storage because we're planning on doing quite a lot to the bedrooms and everything, and renovating the whole kitchen. So we want to get most of that done before we officially move in, because it's just going to be a really big hassle to move everything in, unpack everything, and then move everything out just to redo like the floorboards and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do a walkthrough of our house and just give like a short brief on what we're going to be doing in each room, and then I'll probably go into details a bit more later in different videos when we actually get to doing each room. So everything basically in this house is like yellow or brown, and the exterior is orange. Like most of the lights were all yellow, and most of the room don't even have lights. I didn't even notice until my floor guy kind of pointed that out to me. He's like, don't you want to do the lights first before I do the floors? I'm like, oh yeah. I'm going to show you guys the kitchen. The kitchen is probably going to be our biggest transformation. Really excited to show you guys what the kitchen looks like now, and I can't wait for it to get going. I think we're going to be doing that in a couple months, so it might take a while, but it is what it is. And you know, you can't rush these kind of processes, especially if it's, you know, something that you're pouring a lot of money into. But most importantly, the reason why we bought this house is because it's brick. It's got floorboards, which I really wanted floorboards, and they're in great condition. And the rooms are like really spacious. Sorry guys, I keep looking at myself in the screen. I'll get better at it. So the rooms are really spacious. The living room is huge. The kitchen's huge. It's a good dining space, and basically like the whole layout of the house is just perfect. It's exactly the way I want it. So when it comes to renovating, we are going to transform each room, but there's no major like, let's move the master bedroom from here to here or the bathroom from here to here. Everything is just going to stay the way it is. It's just going to look a million times more amazing. It also has a great backyard, which is, you know, obviously great for my dog, future dogs, kids and everything like that, and just entertaining and everything. So I'm going to go through why we chose this house in more detail and about our house buying experience in another video. If you guys want to hear about it, if you guys want to have any questions about buying a place in Sydney or buying a house in general, let me know and I'll make a video and I'll answer all those questions and what we experienced in buying our place. But for now, guys, let's go have a look at my house. And let's just walk in. So when you come in, there are these tiles. I don't know why they put down these tiles. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I get that there's a lot of foot traffic obviously coming in and going out of the house, so this is like the area that would get worn down the most. Sorry. So I kind of understand why they would put down tiles, but at the same time I'm like, did you really have to pick such an ugly tile? Let's go into the master bedroom. So basically when you come in, the master bedroom's behind the front door, which is, it's really, really annoying. So we might end up putting the front door going the other way in the living room. I'll show you guys later so that you don't have this problem of having to squeeze in between the door and the door to the master bedroom. So this is the master bedroom. I'm actually going to open the blinds. These really, really old blinds covered in dust that we're hopefully just going to remove today, because I don't know if you guys can see the layer of dust on it. Yeah, it's not nice at all. So this is the master bedroom. We look like absolute squatters right now because our bed is obviously just on the floor. We actually have plans to, you know, get the master bedroom done first so that we could have all our stuff and just move into the master bedroom. That's why our mattress is on the floor, because we actually have a really, really big bed. So I didn't want to move the bed up here, do the bed up, you know, and then have to take it apart, take it back downstairs when we do the room. And we're actually doing the floorboards all over the house. That's, you know, if it was just paint, then we probably would move the bed up here, but we're not just painting. And we're going to put a wardrobe on this side, and it's going to be huge. I don't know if you guys can gauge the size of this room, but that's a king size mattress. We're going to put a built-in wardrobe here. I haven't designed it or anything like that. I actually had a kitchen guy come out last weekend and I completely forgot to talk to him about doing the wardrobes as well, and I didn't have his number, so I'm waiting for him to call me back on the quote for the kitchen before I could talk to him about the wardrobe. There is a really old air conditioner up there. I don't know if it works, but it's going anyway, and we're just going to put a window there because I think it'd be nice to have a window there with this one as well. And we're changing the windows. Probably we're not doing it anytime soon, just because we're more focused on the kitchen and the deck, which I'll show you later. It's really, really old, and the other night it was so windy. It was so windy, and these windows were like rattling and I couldn't even sleep, and I could usually sleep through anything. And that's a really, really old fan. It's covered in dust. I don't even want to turn it on because I just feel like that dust is going to go everywhere. And there's no other lights in this room, so that's the only light. My dad is actually going to come in and install lights, down lights in the whole house for us. So, you know, saving some money there. He knows how to do it. So I think I'm running out of breath just talking. Okay, this is the hallway. I'm going to show you guys this because you won't believe this. This is actually wallpaper. And I'm going to show you this wallpaper. Like, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to adjust the camera. Hang on. Okay, can you guys see that better? Like, this is actually the pattern of the wallpaper. It's everywhere, so it's not just like watermarks or run marks, but that's actually the pattern of the wallpaper. I don't know why you would ever put down wallpaper. Like, I understand the hallway probably gets like touched the most, especially if you have kids and stuff. We don't have kids, but you know, obviously this house wasn't built for us. And there's all these markings and stuff, but I feel like it's just easier to just paint over it or just clean your walls. But yeah, so there's lights. I actually had the glass thing that was on it removed. I just ripped it off the other day because it was yellow and I couldn't stand it. So there's no lights at all besides this light, and there's one other hallway light just a bit further down. So it's like pretty dull in this house. This is the second bedroom. All our stuff is just everywhere. You know, we just moved in and we just had to chuck everything somewhere. This room definitely is probably about half the size of the master bedroom, but it's still pretty big. You could definitely fit a queen size bed in here. When we came and saw this place, they did have a queen size bed in here. So you could fit a queen size bed in here, obviously with a wardrobe and a desk. It's a pretty big room. I don't know exactly how big it is, I forgot. So we've got 2 linen cupboards. Now this one is actually pretty deep. Let me just move some boxes out of the way. So this one is pretty deep, so we've got like a few things just randomly in there. I'm going to change all these shelves to new ones, so we're keeping the closet space. I love having storage space because I don't want things just out and about everywhere or just stored random places. So I love having these kind of like linen cupboards, and we've got one over there. That one's a bit more shallow, and I believe the old tenants that were living here thought that they tried to make like stairs to go downstairs here, but obviously it didn't work out and they just changed it into a cupboard. either way. Keeping them, I'm just changing the wardrobes. I'm going to change the door, I'm going to change the shelves, and I'm going to change the door. Everything in here is brown or yellow. It's really unappealing. And that's the other light in the hallway. So I've got 2 lights in the hallway, and that's pretty much it. This is the bathroom, and this, it's really, really old. The whole house is old. I look like a bit of a dag today. I was working this morning, so the bathroom is just like, it's all brick. So all the walls are just brick, and then obviously plastered over, and they have got these ugly tiles. I actually don't know, like, obviously this bathroom doesn't look like it was built in the 70s, but yeah, so this door is actually just so annoying because when you walk into the bathroom and if you want to go around to the shower, like, you have to close the door. And yeah, I know you should close the door when you shower, but you know, it's just me and my partner at the moment. I don't shower with the door closed. So the door just takes up so much space. And I was thinking I'm going to make a sliding door, but I actually hate sliding doors. But I do love barn doors, so I'm going to turn the door into a barn door. So obviously we get more room. Next to the bathroom is the toilet. So when we get to renovating the bathroom, we're going to take down the wall between the bathroom and the toilet and make it one big bathroom. But I haven't exactly figured out the design of the bathroom yet, because that's probably like the last room that we're going to do at this point. But yeah, I think it'll obviously be like heaps more spacious than what it is now, and obviously this door won't be here anymore. And yeah, so that's my ugly bathroom. Look at this. I feel like I'm at a swimming pool. I don't know, these tiles, I just feel like I'm at a swimming pool. So this is the last bedroom. It's probably the smallest of them all, but then again, it does fit a queen size in there. So we actually got all these tools and stuff and other stuff that we've just dumped in our house, you know, when we moved. This is the only room with a built-in wardrobe, and I think we might keep the built-in wardrobe instead of changing it out for a new one. We've actually started removing the trims in this room just to see how it goes. And then we realized we couldn't take it off because this is stuck on there, and my partner tried to take this off, but the guy who installed it actually burned one of the screws, so I don't know how we're going to take it off. Or we're going to take apart all the trims, and we're probably going to do that this weekend. We're just testing it out in this room first because we've never done any kind of DIY or anything like that. So, I mean, if we screw up this room, no big deal. We'll learn from our mistakes before we do the other 2 nicer rooms. This is actually going to be our guest bedroom. All right, so this is our living room. So everything in the 70s was built with a sliding door. Ew. Definitely getting rid of this sliding door, and we're just gonna make one like an archway just to get into the living room, like what it is now, obviously just without this thing. So this is our living room. It's actually, it's a pretty big living room. And there's a really old air conditioner or something there. I don't even know what that is. I don't know if you guys can gauge the size of this. That's a 4-seater lounge. And, you know, so it's pretty big. That's a 65-inch TV, so I don't know if you guys can gauge the size of this, but yeah, it's pretty big. And I love this house because it's got huge windows. Like, I love having windows. Like, I'm really, really happy that that we bought a place that has huge windows, that we don't have to like make any big windows or new windows, anything like that. I mean, we'll definitely end up replacing these windows. I'm not sure the design of the windows that I want, but I think that's what we're going to do a bit later on after we've finished the main things that we want to do. That's a window, and that's our backyard. What we're actually going to do is we're going to knock out this window, and we're going to put bifold doors there. And if you go outside, if we put bifold doors, obviously you can't step outside, but we're actually going to build a deck outside, like an entertainment area, and I'll show you it when we get outside what we're going to do. But yeah, so this is going to be bifold doors, and it's like a good size for bifold doors. I think it'll be like 3 panels, and we might extend it right out to the edge of this wall. This wall is actually going, and so is this wall. So we're going to have like, so is this wall and that wall. we're going to have like open plan living where it's going to be the kitchen, the dining and the living room all in big open space. Okay, let's walk into the kitchen. So our kitchen's actually, it's really, really big. It's definitely built in the 70s because it's one of those kitchens that's like, you gotta have like a breakfast table in the middle, which is really, really cute, but I'm like, that's not what I want. And floorboards are squeaking. But it's really, really old. I'm sorry about the mess, guys. I did just have to make a cake last night, sorry, for someone. And that was when I was cooking my breakfast this morning. I think that wall's gonna be gone, and so is that one. So what I'm gonna do is, look at this, wait, there's another sliding door here. What we're actually gonna do is we're gonna close off this door that we have all the bedrooms and the living quarters and everything separate to the kitchen and the dining and the living room. And I'm gonna have my fridge here, and then I'm gonna have my stove here. And we're gonna close off this back door because we're obviously gonna have bifold doors. And then I'm gonna have my sink where it is, and it's just gonna come around and then stop just where this wall is here. And then I'm gonna have a huge island. I don't want anything on the island. I just want a plain island, so like, you know, obviously so I can make my cakes and decorate them and everything without having to worry about a sink in the middle of it. So yeah, I'll talk more about our kitchen and everything when we get to it. Now let's just go outside. So this is our laundry, and it's actually pretty big as laundries go. We're going to do this whole laundry by ourselves. I think we're just going to caboodle it. And so there's heaps of storage space all over this house. Okay, I can't even open that door. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the storage space, but obviously I want to make it newer and a lot nicer. And I'm going to have bench tops and everything. Obviously my washing machine, and then I think I'm going to have the dryer next to it, and then a sink. It's basically going to go where it is now. I'm just going to have a smaller sink because I don't think nobody really needs a double sink in their laundry, do they? I think we're going to put new lights and obviously new tiles. I think I'm going to put like the clothes, the drying racks here, like in case it rains or anything like that, we could hang stuff inside. So I haven't figured out the design of the laundry yet, but I have figured out the design for the kitchen. And this is our current balcony. Everything was brown or tan or yellow. I don't get it. And these railings, they're really, really short. I don't know if you guys can gauge. They're probably like about 50 centimeters high, which is not safe. Like, I feel like if I stand too close to it, I'm just going to fall over it. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a deck, like where this is now, extending all the way to that wall there, like the end of that wall, and then out to where this is now. So it'd probably be about 24 square meters. And then so the bifold doors are going to be there, and then we're going to just, you know, walk out. We'll have this nice entertainment area. And, you know, in the future, I want to build like a fire pit maybe there or on that side. Probably on that side because the tree's out. I don't want to remove the tree because I really do like that tree. Yeah, so we're not too sure about the backyard or anything or what we're going to do, but we're just going to leave that for later on. But for now, we are going to build a deck and do the kitchen, and then obviously do the rest of all our rooms and stuff. So guys, that's my house as we've moved into it. It looks really dull and it's really old, and there's absolutely no lighting, but we're going to have the lights installed really, really soon. Dad's actually going to help us out with it. I've actually purchased all the lights. So, you know, hopefully in the next video, you guys are going to see like a huge difference in what it is now to with the house with lights. We've never renovated a home before. We've never even painted a house or done any kind of major changes to any house because we're always renting. So if you guys have any tips or advice, let me know, leave a comment below. And if you guys want to see how my house turns out, remember to like and subscribe to this video, and let's turn my house into a home.